Yes, I'm recording. Hello, everyone. 'Tis I, Dante the Black Angel, here recording on Indie Shoots for this match that shouldn't be on Indie Shoots. This match should be displayed normally on a YouTube channel that, whatever. It should be on a normal YouTube channel in its full capacity. However, I had no professionals there to film this event. It's not my company. And the only way this match exists on any type of video is by a fan and a cell phone. So I'm lucky we even have this. It was in a whole bunch of different really low quality parts. I edited them all together. It's missing tiny bits here and there, but nothing too bad. The fan in question would not stop screaming and this, that, and everything else, so I muted the audio for most of it. And that's actually the number one reason why it's an indie shoot and not a normal displayed match for people to watch, because it's unwatchable. You can't... It's unwatchable with the screaming. I told him, I was like, if you ever film anything else, don't fucking talk. Anyway, so here we go. This match here is Dante the Black Angel, whatever, Dante the Black Angel versus Caden Cross in a company called RCCW/CWA United. It is career versus career. Whoever loses leaves the company. Blah, 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 blah. This was set up at the event before, but that, of course, wasn't filmed. This was barely filmed. RCCW is not exactly a very media-friendly company. They don't really do a whole lot of thinking outside the box or even inside the normal box. Doesn't matter. Let's get on with this. This is actually, I'm actually very proud of this match, and I can't wait to shoot on it in a positive way or negative way, whatever, doesn't matter. Calls them like I sees them. Alright, oh, yes, real quick. I wish I would have gotten into a thing where I could just... Oh, I also need to move my face cam. Boosh. There we go. Okay. Let's... Okay, so the point of what's going on right now that wasn't filmed or whatever was... Well, first of all, we had a big promo at the beginning of the event. And that was, reiterating what was already said. He called me by my real name. I called him by his real name. I had a couple of heels with me, and they held him down while I slapped him around and told him how it wasn't going to be a wrestling match, it was going to be a fight, and blah, 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 and this is going hard, and all kinds of stuff like that. And then, when the match happened, he came out first. And I negated my entire entrance. He got about 6 feet away from making his entrance out the curtain. And I came up from behind and clocked him in the back of the head with my flag. And that's what you saw there. I just started the beatdown right away. The camera clicks on after I've already hit him and he's down. I'm hitting him again. The referee tries to stop me. I threaten to hit him. I unroll the flag. Little tidbit. I had the flag unrolled in the locker room, and I was like, I better roll this up, because my dumbass luck, I'm going to come out there and try to hit him in the back of the head, and I'll slip on the fucking flag and fall down and ruin the whole damn night. But whatever. So I knock him out. I roll his ass into the ring. The match is already over. I knock him out. I roll him in the ring. I get the cover. That's what's going through my head, or my character's head, or what have you. The whole thing behind the man, whatever. So the referee, the referee is Shorty. We're here at RCCW. Uno, dos, what? I'm sitting here screaming like, what? So I go try it again. Get the kick out again. I'm getting hot, so I'm trying to pin him again. Kicks out on 1. So now I'm livid. I am livid. He's trying to take his jacket off. Let's walk up and disrespectful back rake. Because fuck him. I called him a mark. I start putting the boost to Caden. Nice. This ring leaves a lot to be desired, which is one of the reasons why most of this match doesn't even take place in the ring. If you look in the middle of that ring, there's like a huge, just thing sticking up. I don't know if that was overlapping karate mats that are under the ring or whatever, but because this ring doesn't even use padding, it uses karate mats, which, whatever. I'm not here to bash a company. Alright, so now we're on the outside, and it starts. I haven't even got my vest off yet. We're still going. So he knocked my head off a table. I cut him off, twist him around. Now I think he was supposed to go over the table, but the table stopped him. He immediately had this gigantic, red gash or whatever on his side. All right there. That was the ending of one thing, and it jumped to another thing. It was a little tiny bit that was missing. I'm gouging his eyes right now. All right, he cuts me off. He hits me. Now, man, something's happening. Oh, I found a bottle of water, and I throw it at him. But he's already got a can of pop, and literally, and this was crazy, he literally busted an unopened can of soda on my head hard enough for it to open and spray everywhere. I was... Ow! Ow! That fucking hurt. So, okay, I'm on the ground. It's hard to see back there, there's people blocking. So he's got me by the hair. He really, he tugged me hard. When he pulled me by the hair, I was like, dude, I'm already losing my hair. You need to quit that shit. Alright, okay, listen to this right here. See, I left pieces of audio in where you need to hear the smack. And that sounded really good. Alright, so he's going for a power bomb. Well, I weigh about 3 times as much as he does, so he ain't getting that shit. Now he's on the ground. Oh, and I bust out one of my classics. I found a tote underneath one of the tables. I took the lid off. I smacked him with it as hard as I could. It was I used to call it the Rubbermaid Rampage. It was awesome. Alright, so I'm throwing him on top of a table, right? Now, we're not allowed to break tables. So, obviously, he's got to cut me off. And I give him a lackadaisical kind of spear. And I throw him over the table. And now I'm move the table out of the way. I'm putting the boots to him. This is... Okay, shit. I wish I could explain it. It's like a stock chair. It can't be folded up, and it's all steel and the 2 little padding things. Anyway, I've turned that over, and the top of it's on his neck, and I've got it held. I'm smacking the bottom of the chair to influx that I'm crushing his larynx or aorta. No, that's not. Whatever that is, your throat. I was gonna unmute it, but there's the camera person screaming at the top of their lungs again, and they're cheering for me. They're going nuts over me, and I'm like, I'm the fucking bad guy. Come on. All right, so we're getting back in the ring. I didn't expect him to come at me like that, but hey, it was good. Oh, and then it cut off again. So here we are. Got him in the corner. Subak kick. Shaklaki. Going for the cover, because I ain't no fool. I even got that arm tucked in. I got arm tucked in, leg hooked. I'm trying to get that win. I mean, I did the best. I think we did the best we could to make it seem as real gritty as possible. Well, of course, that would look like crap when I'm talking about it looking real. But no, I didn't do a lot of wrestling moves. Like, I tried my best to make it look like a fight, you know, like we were really trying to hurt each other. And that's, I think I accomplished that. Or we accomplished that. So, what am I doing now? Oh, yes, I need to explain this. Okay, you see how it jumped like that? Well, there's a scene missing. I picked him up for a power bomb. He slid over my back and turned around, and I think he hit me with an elbow in the back of the head, which knocked me down, and then he's going for a quick cover. Kick out on 2. This match was very important to me. Like, I really wanted it to be professionally filmed, but this is better than nothing, because after leaving, I didn't think that I was ever going to see any video footage of this. And then surprisingly, out of nowhere, we got video footage from the fan. It is what it is, but okay, here we go. He's on the top, trading back and forth. I'm a little upset about what happens here in a second. Right, I kicked him in the nuts. I mean, obviously I kicked the turnbuckle pad, but you get it. Right here, I fucking slipped off. I slipped off the ropes, and I was upset about it. Now this is a super Dante's Peak off the top rope. Again, Dante's Peak is like a DDT position, an underhook on the arm, and a twist with an elbow. Now I just did it off the top rope. It was sweet. I wish I would have landed a little differently, but the way I landed did make it look more devastating, so I'm alright with that. Go for the cover. Kick out on 2. This is very poor quality, but it is better than nothing. I'm not a super fan of how that looked, but at least I didn't fall. Now he goes for the rear naked choke. Gets over, gets it locked in. Now, I'm screaming my head off right now, and the crowd's going insane. Like, Dante sucks, Caden Cross. Like, they're going nuts. Now, he flipped that around to a nice little arm thingy, and then he's got me pinned. That was cool. When I was in the pin, I was thinking to myself, I was like, wow, that was pretty good, dude. Like, you really turned that into a concoction and got me in the cover. Like, cool. So right here, I'm leaving the building. I'm throwing my hands up. I don't give a shit. I'm leaving. I'm done. Screw this match. I go outside. He follows me. A lot of the fans filter outside. The only thing that really happens outside is we throw a couple of blows. He finds a road cone and hits me with a road cone. And then I walk back inside to a chop battle. But the stuff outside isn't on camera, so it's about to jump, and we're back inside. And the sad thing is, when we come back inside, it jumps, it misses the first chop, because the first chop I gave him echoed through the fucking arena. So it was great, but whatever. And jump, crisscross will make you jump. Well, okay, I'm sorry, fades. Whatever. Anyway, okay, he just chopped me after I chopped him, and I gave him an overhand chop. I started with a knife edge, then I got an overhand. I knife edged, he knife edged, I overhanded, he kind of overhanded, and then the spinning kick, like that was cool, but he was closer than I thought, so there it was. The spinning kick actually smacked him, and then I got the ring bell, and I hit him with the ring bell thing, made the noise. Right now I'm saying, okay, what I'm saying right now is I'm like, this is my town, this is my ring, and then I turn around and I said, and you are my bitch. and I started going to him, the perfect thing I wanted to happen was for him to cut me right back off. But a little bit of a miscommunication, and he didn't. You were my bitch right there. And I expected him to just hit me, but he didn't, so I just grabbed his face, and I tell him to cut me off. So now he's cutting me off. We're going for realism, man. Oh. The promoter was upset, but I don't care. This is, well, I don't even want to get into why I didn't care. We're in the same town. We run 2 separate promotions. This is my swan song. I just threw... I don't know why. I was on the ground and there was a hot dog bun. Why it was there, I don't know. I just grabbed it and I threw it at him. Now, what's cool about it was I threw it at him and he was kind of standing like with his arms open a little bit. It flew into his hand. Like, I don't know. Let's try to back it up a little. Aww. Okay, I'm down. The hot dog bun's right there on the floor. I see it. I grab it and I throw it at him. And it fucking just, it got right in his hand. So he comes around and shoves it in my mouth to a big pop. Everybody went nuts. And then he takes it and crumbles it in his hand and he knocks me with it. Boosh. That was pretty good. Everyone's out of their seat. They're all like huddled around where we are. To be fair, that night, all those chairs were full. All of them were. There wasn't a single seat empty in the house. After halftime, a big section of them left for what I believe they were mentally handicapped people who had to go back to their group home. Listen. Nice. And that's the person that just keeps screaming. Holy chips. That's funny because earlier in the match, when we were out there the first time, he took a bag of chips and he smacked me in the head with it so hard that the chips popped open and made a loud pop, which was great, but those chips were still on the ground. So when I was beating him down, someone said something about chips and I saw him, so I took him and I dumped him on him, and then the holy chips chant started. I left that in there because I thought it was funny. So whatever. But yeah, you heard the "You go, Dante!" Like it's throughout the entire set of these videos. It's just that constantly screaming for me to beat him up or whatever. All right, so I'm choking him with my foot, and the referee starts counting. 2 things wrong with that. 1, I'm choking him. I'm not pinning him. And 2, we're not in the fucking ring, bruh. It's not a false count anywhere. It's just we're going nuts. It's pandemonium. Now the security guy, I just said I'm going to kill him. The security guy gets in my way. He's had enough, man. He's had enough. And I'm like, who are you to get in my way? Whacka. And now I've knocked out the security guy, and which gives Caden the opening to have what he said, story time. And he sits us down, and once upon a time, whacka, whacka. There was a horse, whacka, whacker. I don't even know what was going on. So then people are starting to get in the way. However, the audio is about to come back on because the person in question hands it off to somebody else, and they take it over there to get a better shot, and they don't talk on the video. So here we are. If you watch him run, let's back that up a little bit. If you watch him run, you can see that he slipped on the grease from the potato chips. Like his walk was a little awkward, but he corrected it. The referee kept telling us to get back in the ring, and he was like, if you want back in the ring so bad, you do it yourself, and he threw him in the ring. Now it goes back to the fan in question, so she'll start screaming again, so I gotta mute the audio here again. I was a clothesline from behind. And I win the match! Dante wins, baby! See you later, Caden Cross. Your career is over! Ah, mother funny. Raise my hand, and then what happens is I leave the entire area. I go to the back, right? And the promoter and the fans and everyone's in a total uproar about how my feet were on the ropes. They went insane over it. They were almost throwing trash in the ring. They were so upset. Just screaming and whining, and Caden Cross started to restart the match chant. So the match got restarted, but the person that was recording it obviously didn't expect that to happen, so, you know, it kicks in a little late. Anyway, so I bring a chair in. When I come back, I bring a chair with me. I get in there, and he cuts me off and takes the chair, and now he's got the chair. Or something like that. I don't know. She's got the chair, throws it in my face, and now the audio is back to being muted again, so there's that. And now he is going to set the chair in the ropes in the turnbuckle area. This match went on for 35 to 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure. Or at least I know it at least went 30. I thought it was a little bit over 30, but whatever. Reversal. We were told to do at least 20, and we went over that. I think this video itself, like the edited parts together, are like 18 or 19 minutes long. Scoop slam. But there's a lot to this match that wasn't in the video. Alright, so right here, a lot of people might be like, well, you did the elbow drop wrong. Well, yeah, well, no, I didn't. So shut up. Like, yeah, I usually come off with my right elbow and get him. But with the way it was positioned, I came with the left kind of like a backwards elbow so I could roll the other way. Because that's how I wanted to sell the move. So shut up. Alright, so I got his leg. Oh, listen. Oh, I didn't take the, I thought I did. Oh well. Anyway, that was awesome, but I was scared because when I did it, I did a little too close and I thought I really hurt his leg. Right here is awesome. Wacka Dante rocks. Wacka Dante rocks. Wacka Dante rocks to a sea of hisses and boos and Dante sucks chants. It was great. I almost won again by holding the ropes and the referee didn't see it. Now what's gonna happen? I don't quite remember. Oh yes, I like this. I like doing this move. And right there the quality dips a little bit, but it comes back. This was a mix of downloading videos from Facebook and getting the videos directly from the person in question. So the ones I get directly from her name's Yvonne, they were higher quality, but they were all missing chunks, and I had to literally take the Facebook videos and the videos I got from her directly and like push them together to even get anything going right. There, right there, it clicked back into better quality. Alright, so I think he's going to start to climb. Wacka cut him off. So his leg's over. Now, I had some problems with there being some, like, chip grease or whatever on my shoes. So I was sliding a little bit. So it was my call to not go all the way to the top rope with it. But we probably should have. I don't know. He wasn't heavy. He wasn't too heavy that I couldn't manhandle him up and over and make sure that he landed. But I don't know. This is me getting over the fact that I'm pretty much out of gas. Which, shoot-wise, I was. I was blown up. We'd been going for 25 minutes by now. Or whatever. And I don't have the best cardio, and he sure as hell doesn't. So, you know. Whatever. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. I'm not shitting you. He has a car jack. He has a car jack. Like, literally, I will pull up my car with this jack. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome. Now he's saying no. He doesn't want it to end that way. He needs to put some humiliation on top of the defeat. Dante's Peak. He gave me my own finishing maneuver after getting hit in the face with a car jack. Now he's asking for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he gets the crowd to go 1, 2, 3. And now the video's over. However, I would like to go on some record here in saying that there was still more to that match. I did a full Chris Jericho, I'm not leaving, stomping the ground, screaming, crying, spitting, you know, you can't make me leave, I helped build this company, blah, 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 blah. Like, it was pretty good. But yeah, I had been a terrible heel for months and months and months. Just threatening to smack children and calling people's mothers fat and all kinds of stuff. This was there was a whole lot of different finishes on the table because everyone knew this was my last match in RCCW and I was going to do my own thing with VCW. There was a whole slew of finishes, everything from, you know, double disqualification or whatever, and both of us were going to leave. Or do a face turn at the end of the night so that we could send me off with like hugs and proper stuff and blah, 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 blah. There was all kinds of different things. And I said no. I've been terrorizing the RCCW audience for months now. The only proper way to get rid of my character is to do it this way. I need to get my comeuppance. I need to completely be decimated, and I need to make sure there is no possible way in a million years that I can contest losing this match. So I not only have to be beaten, I have to be thoroughly beaten. I even possibly humiliated. I don't care. I needed to be unequivocally, I lost. Now, I had originally said I want to be knocked out and not answer a 10 count. I thought that would be perfect. And then we were going to do like a tap out, and that wasn't going to work for me because, I don't know, it's not enough, you know. And then I said, you know, knock me out and give me my finish and get the 5. It was my idea for the 5 count. It was my idea for the getting the crowd to come and count the 3. The whole kit and caboodle, man. It was great. It was really great. I spent 13 years in RCCW, and now I'm off to do my own thing, and I got out of RCCW pretty damn gracefully. You know, I did exactly what it was I set out to do, and I had a guy working with me that understood everything I wanted to do and made sure to the best of his ability that we got everything in that we needed to get in. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't do my in the corner, pokey in the eye thing. I didn't do my spinning wheel kick. I didn't do a whole lot of my moves. There's only a couple of things in there that I would have done differently, and one was I wanted to do a backdrop across the apron, and I wanted to do my whole suplex neck breaker thing off the rope. I didn't get that in there. But other than that, this was the best match I've had in a while, so I'm very pleased with it. As of this moment, this only happened a couple of days ago, and my next booking is up in Toledo, Ohio for NOW. So I can't wait to come out there and do my stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will be back whenever. Take care, everybody.